you can walk the... That's nice. Yeah, you can get up and walk the ramparts. That's really nice. No, you can lock it and drop off home.
Fortress jail. Over there is the exhibition about the young Charles. You are allowed to go and to have a walk all around. You are allowed to enter any open door.
Okay, so here we are in the only building which survived till nowadays. This is the only building that means they had some other buildings here. This is the only one to survive because just have a look how wide are the walls of this building. At least 1 meter wide. No windows, but instead of windows, you can, well, just windows, okay, just have a little bit of light. But here, on the other parts of the wall, they never had windows, but they have this kind of holes used only for the circulation of air, for ventilation. How do you think? What did they have here? So they had to protect it in such a way to have that wide walls and no direct windows. Perfect definition, right? Because imagine if someone was shooting, it could be a disaster, a big explosion, right? So this is why this is a hole which has a zigzag shape. So you cannot see the light cannot pass or from outside, nothing can pass through, but the air does. And in the only building which survived, we see everything in chronological order from 1415 century like this until here we can see like 19th century. Here we have different points which prove the existence of commercial activity on railway overworkers. Here we see the Gospel Ivan Mazepa, who was the last head of Cossacks, and he actually signed a constitution of Cossacks here in the Department of Fortress. Unfortunately, he died immediately after this, so the constitution was never recognized and Cossacks never had a country with borders after this. The original today, the original signed constitution today, is in Sweden, the Museum of Sweden. Because in those times, also we talk about the beginning of 18th century, the Swedish King Charles XII was also here, as I was telling you before. He didn't fight for very hard from the fortress against Russian Empire, and because he lost the battle, he didn't want to come back with his country from his battle. So he came to the enemy of his enemies, to the Ottoman Empire, who were controlling the fortress, to ask for help. But in that time, Ottoman Empire and Russian Empire had a peace agreement, and the Sultan said, sorry, I cannot right now because we just made peace. So he stayed here for 4 years, hoping the relationship between Ottoman and Russian Empire will break, but this didn't happen. The reason why he finally left this place was only because his favorite sister died and the other sister wanted to take the place on the throne. So in 2 weeks he arrived in his country to take the throne, but once he dies. And by the way, he was very young. He was a warrior.